Now to the latest on the shooting at the Dallas ICE facility. Authorities are now confirming the shooter acted alone and was fixated on killing ICE agents. Now, the FBI says that they found handwritten notes expressing hatred for the federal government. Take a listen to what else they say were in those notes.
One of these notes or papers, the sniper explicitly states, "Yes, it was just me." He called the ICE employees people showing up to collect a dirty paycheck. He wrote that he intended to maximize lethality against ICE personnel and to maximize property damage at the facility. He hoped to minimize any collateral damage or injury to the detainees and any other innocent people.
Let's bring in NBC News correspondent Ryan Chandler, who's on the ground in Dallas. Ryan, before we get into it, what are you hearing about this new surveillance video?
So I don't know if we can play it, but let's go through it, Gotti. This surveillance video just coming in to our newsroom. It shows the moment that this shooting started. It shows, so you see the van there and the detainees frantically trying to exit, still handcuffed, crouching in the front of the van, trying to get inside to safety, and you see them duck and roll into the facility there, still trying to evade gunfire. Some of them appear to have been bloodied or are bloody. We don't know which of those could have been shot, but shortly here you see agents come out and try to rescue anybody who may have been injured inside that van. Real dramatic video, Gotti. You don't see the actual moment the shooting started. It seems like this may have begun after the shots fired. But you see how many migrants or detainees were in that van, and now we know that one of them has died. Two others, as far as we know, still critically injured tonight, Gotti.
I mean, I don't know if we know the answer here, but were the ones that were shot and was killed in handcuffs at the time?
It seems like all of the detainees that came out of that van were handcuffed, and unfortunately you see there on the left somebody who appears to be very injured that they're dragging out of that van. So this is actually one of the scenes that the FBI federal agents spoke to today before we saw this video, saying that law enforcement officers came out and under gunfire tried to rescue some of the detainees that were in that van and get them to the urgent medical help that they need. You see that play out right there, Gotti.
Yeah, and Ryan, I know investigators are saying that they are confident about the motives. We've seen that shell casing. We've seen the words anti-ICE. And yet online, there's so many conspiracy theories that are floating around. Are they going to release more evidence that shows what his motivations were here?
The FBI has released a damning tranche of evidence in addition to that bullet casing, a lot of handwritten notes that they say corroborate that initial narrative that this was a blatantly political shooting meant to target ICE agents. They reference handwritten notes that we have not seen, but if we are to believe their characterization, this suspected shooter referred to the job of ICE as, quote, human trafficking. He said that the men and women who show up to this office are collecting a dirty paycheck, and he said that he wants to instill, quote, real terror among ICE agents. That's why the acting U.S. attorney here for Northern Texas said that this is the very definition of terrorism. So they are leaving no ambiguity that this was a politically motivated attack to specifically try and harm ICE agents. Gotti.
Ryan Chandler, thank you.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.